reflection, right? And you lose your sense of self. That's what I was looking for. You become your biggest enemy. You become your biggest critic. Because here's the thing, nobody understands you like you. Nobody. You can be your biggest supporter, biggest cheerleader fan, or biggest critic. And I understand. When things are good, you're your biggest fan. When things are bad, you're your biggest critic. Trust me, I know. I get it like that when I'm writing or when I'm showing these episodes. I have to have a second person double check me because sometimes I'm like, man, this is a crap episode or this is a crap thing. And they're like, oh my God, it's amazing. Yeah, whatever. Lie to me again. That's how it comes out sometimes. Like, I sat down with Angeli and I was like, listen, you're more than this. You're my best friend. You are more than this. You are a million different things. You define who you are, but don't define yourself as one thing. You're more than just a yoga teacher. You're a loving, caring mom. You're a loyal as hell friend. You're funny. You're sarcastic. Smart as hell. You are cunning and all these things. You're just a ton of things. Things that if you really list out all of your quality, I'd have to flip the piece of paper over. I'm talking college rule paper. I had to flip it over. Like, it's going to take a couple sheets. Just saying. Another struggle, kind of an opposite thing. My other closest friend, Helena, or as she's been on the show, Xena. Helena's my nickname for her. Long story, it's named after a French comic. Don't worry about that. She has a similar road as I did, where like she didn't finish school either, but she knew what she wanted to do. She wanted to work in law enforcement. So she plotted out a plan to do that. And I asked her, what happens if it doesn't happen? She's like, if it doesn't happen, I know it's not meant to be, but I know it's going to happen. She had confidence, but she did not define herself by what she wanted to do. She had confidence. She knew what she was aiming for. She knew this is what she wanted to do, and she found the steps to do it. She followed the process, and she worked toward it. She worked her tiny butt off. And, I'm proud of her because she accomplished that. I'm absolutely proud of her, and I will be endlessly proud of her. And even today, even though she got her job in law enforcement, that's not a definition of who she is. She's still sarcastic. She's still a hothead. She's still all these crazy things, loving, caring, all these good things. She is more than what her dream was. And that's the point. Find your dream. But your dream is not you. Your dream is an aspect of you. It's a reflection of you. It's a part of you. But it is not you. And I know I'm sounding like I'm going all over the place, but this episode is about self-imposed expectations, the good and the bad. The bad expectations where you look to other people to define who you are and their opinion of you, whether the true opinion they have said out loud or one you think they've said out loud, like a family member or a friend, those can be bad. Or the ones you think about yourself, like, oh, I need to work out more because I think I'm getting fat or I'm out of shape. There's nothing wrong with getting in shape. There's nothing wrong with being healthier, but you should not beat yourself up. You should not do that because that sounds as cheesy as possible here, you're more than that. You're better than that. And don't forget that. Get what I'm saying? I need a catchy phrase for it, but, I usually bounce the catchy phrases off of people, but it's not really something I can do right now. You know what I mean? This is a phrase that my best friend said when she was going through her training and whatnot. She said, no matter what kicks your ass, take the lumps like a man. And I like that because no one ever said life was easy. Life ain't easy. You beat yourself up. Other people beat yourself up. Words hurt. All that stuff. Sticks and stones break your bones, and words do too. But always get back up and around. Don't get left flat on your ass. It's okay to have breakdowns. It's okay to cry. It's okay to think the world is crushing you. It's unfair. Because it is. But after you've had that breakdown, after you've fallen apart, trust me, because I've done it plenty of times. I did it like 2 days ago. Have that breakdown. Get all those emotions out. Cry if you got to. Yell if you got to. Sleep if you got to. But get back up. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get back up. Just get back up. Sometimes, me personally, it's taking me weeks to get back up. Other times, it's taking me months. But I'll get back up. I stopped writing for a whole year and a half because I didn't think I was good at it. But I started back up, and I think I've done better than I did the first time. I know for a fact also that I am crap at exercising. But my good friend Van has inspired me to start exercising again. Because every time I see his videos, they're inspiring. Friends gotta do that. Friends can inspire you without you even really noticing. Shout out to you, Vandal. But you have to understand that. That is a key thing. Staying in the fight. Because remember, you are your greatest critic and your greatest fan, and you decide which one you want to be. Okay? Now it's time for my favorite part of the show, because it's a short one, because it's just me bouncing ideas off myself. It's time for the shameless self-promotion. All right, buddy, ladies, gentlemen, germs, and all that good stuff. Let me go ahead and shamelessly self-promote. I am your host, Jason. You can find me on Twitter at our official handle. I can't believe that. Our official handle, Emotions and Shh, which is Emotions, ANDSHHH. That's our official handle. We're trying to get that count up, you know. It's looking pretty good. We got about 2K, but let's get up a little higher, right? If we get up to 2K, I might actually start doing videos so you can see my face a little bit more. Like, I warn you, I ain't great looking. I'm decent. I'm alright, you know? Also, you can find us on wonderful Instagram. And you can find Instagram at ESPodcast1, that handle. ESPodcast1. Same stuff. Might show some pictures of me. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Subscribe to us on all platforms. All platforms that you listen to sound at Emotions and Shh Podcast or ENS Podcast, whichever one. Sometimes we got to make it PG, but most times it's Emotions and Shh or Emotions and Shit Podcast. Little asterisk on the T. But if you start typing in Emotions and Shh, it'll pop up. Guaranteed. Black logo, silver writing. It's great. Follow my wonderful, lovely friend, Haven Rain, like I said earlier. HEYVYN_REYHNE. She puts up YouTube videos every week. Follow her on Facebook. She's actually pretty hilarious on Facebook. Not even gonna lie. I'm decent too, but I'm not gonna tell you my name because I don't want you to follow me. You might not like me if you follow me. Very offensive. And my little side project, let me go ahead and tell you about that. Yeah, right now, up right this moment, is a podcast called High Marks Recap Podcast. Yeah, it's this thing I've been doing. It's something to vent, something to get my personal thoughts out there, talk about day stuff. I'm honestly going to update that a lot, and it's going to be rough edits because that's more of a self-expression, not venting, but like cathartic. That's the word, where you express your emotions. Yeah, it's going to be that. It's going to be very rough because I thought that'd be kind of cool. And it's named after my site that I'm getting a lot of writings on. And those writings are going to be used to help write the book. They're going to be jump off points. Talking about things from sexuality. Like, I know we talk about that here, but this will be more centric around my thoughts on it, not necessarily the world thoughts. Because on this show, you know, emotions and shit, we talk about other people's perspectives on it, what they think. And if you ever really pay attention to the episode, I don't really talk about my thoughts on it. I talk about the guest thoughts, and I throw in a little of my commentary. But on that, you'll get my actual commentary. You know what I mean? And I'll joke around, maybe some goofy stuff, you know, things like that. And just for the, you know, hell of it, on my, on the Instagram, I'm going to post like weird, goofy videos. Might as well. Gotta get some, you know, some on there. You know, that's what I'm going to do. But on that note, people, lovelies, wonderfuls, blah, 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 whatever people say, aliens, blah, 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 blah. I'll see y'all wonderful people later. Bye. Or laters, as maybe it is.